Hello and welcome to the A1A2 English Listening Practice Podcast, a space where you can listen, repeat, and learn English at a comfortable, natural pace. I'm your host, Emma. In this episode, I'll speak slowly, using simple words and repeating key ideas to help you practice your speaking skills and build your confidence. Today's topic is describing your day in English. We won't just use short sentences, but full, complete ideas. We'll cover your morning, your afternoon, and your evening routine. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to talk about your day using clear and natural English sentences. The power of talking about your day. Why is it important to practice talking about your day? Because your daily routine is something you experience every single day. It's real and you know it well. You don't need to search for complex words or ideas about history, science, or politics. You just need to talk about your own life. You can describe what time you wake up and what you eat for breakfast. You can say whether you go to work or stay at home. You can even talk about how you feel, tired, busy, happy, or relaxed. When you describe your own day, you're practicing real, useful English that you can use with people in everyday life. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to try. As you practice, you'll start to think in English, speak more naturally, and use simple, complete sentences. This will help you stop translating in your head and feel more confident when you speak. For example, imagine you meet someone new and they ask, "What did you do today?" If you've practiced, you can easily reply, "I woke up at 7 o'clock. I went to work. I had coffee and answered emails. In the evening, I made dinner and watched TV." This is a real conversation, and that's your goal. You can practice this on your own, even if you're shy or not in a classroom. Just ask yourself simple questions. What did I do today? What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Where did I go? What did I do in the evening? These questions will help you remember vocabulary and build strong English habits without stress. The morning routine. The morning sets the mood for your day. It's a perfect time to speak and think in English, even for just a few minutes. Let's practice some simple morning sentences together. I'll say a sentence, and you can repeat it slowly, just like shadowing. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30, when I have a lot to do. If I sleep late, I feel tired the next morning. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. I like to take a deep breath and stretch my arms and legs. Then I get out of bed, walk to the bathroom, and brush my teeth. I wash my face with cold water to feel more awake. Sometimes I take a quick shower. After my shower, I put on my clothes. I try to wear something clean and comfortable. Next, I go to the kitchen to prepare my breakfast. I usually eat something simple like toast, eggs, and fruit. I drink coffee most days, or sometimes green tea. While eating, I might watch a short video or just enjoy the quiet. Before I leave the house, I check my phone and my calendar. I pack my bag with everything I need: my phone, notebook, keys, and water bottle. Then I put on my shoes and go out the door. Now, let's shadow a short story about a morning routine. I'll tell you the story, and you can pause after each sentence to repeat it slowly. In the morning, I usually wake up at around 7 o'clock. I lie in bed for a few minutes and think about the day ahead. I stretch my arms and slowly get up. Then I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth for 2 full minutes. After that, I wash my face with cold water. It really helps me wake up. If I feel sleepy, I take a warm shower. I often listen to relaxing music while I shower. After the shower, I put on clean clothes. Next, I go into the kitchen and start making breakfast. I usually eat 2 pieces of toast with butter and jam, and sometimes a boiled egg. I drink a large cup of coffee. Before I leave the house, I check my phone and my schedule for the day. Then I prepare my bag and make sure I have everything. Finally, I put on my jacket and shoes and step outside to begin my day. The afternoon routine. The afternoon is the middle part of the day, and many people are busy during this time. Whether you're at work, school, or home, the afternoon is a great time to practice your English. You can listen, repeat, and practice even for just a few minutes. Let's practice some common afternoon sentences. Try to repeat after me slowly and clearly. After lunch, I go back to work. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after I eat. I check my emails and answer the important ones first. I usually have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I type reports or prepare presentations. I like to keep my desk clean and organized. It helps me think clearly. I usually take a short break around 3 o'clock. I make a cup of tea or drink some water. If I have time, I go for a short walk to get fresh air. Even 10 minutes outside helps me feel better. When I have free time, I study English. Sometimes I listen to a podcast or read a short article online. Before I finish work, I write down what I did. This helps me stay organized for the next day. Now, let's practice with a short story about an afternoon. Remember to pause and repeat after each sentence to copy my rhythm and tone. After lunch, I usually go back to my desk to continue working. I check my emails and write a to-do list for the afternoon. I often have a video meeting with my team. After the meeting, I take a short break. I walk to the kitchen and make a cup of tea or black coffee. Sometimes I step outside for some fresh air. If I have free time, I use it to study English. I usually listen to a podcast or read a short story. Sometimes I watch a video where the speaker talks slowly. I pause the video and repeat the sentences. This is shadowing. Before I stop working for the day, I write down a short summary of what I did. I also write 1 sentence in English to describe how I feel. For example, I finished all my work today and I feel proud. Now it's your turn. Pause this episode for a moment and try to talk about your afternoon, just like I did. What do you usually do after lunch? Do you go to work? Do you go to class? Do you stay at home and rest or study? The goal is to speak, not to be perfect. The evening and night routine. The evening is a special time to relax and reflect on your day. Let's repeat some useful sentences for the evening. I come home at 6 o'clock in the evening. I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes to rest. I sometimes watch the news or listen to music to relax. I cook dinner or I order food if I feel tired. I eat dinner with my family and we talk about our day. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Sometimes I go for a short walk after dinner. Before bed, I read a book or listen to calming music. I take a shower and brush my teeth. I go to bed around 10:30 or 11. You've just listened to my full daily routine. Now, I encourage you to speak about your own day. Think about these questions. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? Do you work, study, or take care of the house? What do you do in the afternoon? What does your evening look like? What do you do before bed? You can talk about today or a typical normal day. Great work today. You listened to a full daily routine, practiced new vocabulary, and repeated full sentences. Most importantly, you tried to speak in English. This is real progress. Keep building your confidence. Come back to this episode often to listen again and shadow again. Each time, try to add more to your story. This is the A1A2 English Listening Practice podcast. I'm Emma, and I'm proud of your effort. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.